Span a trigger and bust to give me a rush. Now you kick up dust. Whole gang deleted our face, even though we got masks, they still trying to say it's us.
Everybody, y'all know what to do, man. Like, comment, subscribe. We got female cops caught with teen inmates, bro. Now, to start off this video, I already see bro got his finger in her mouth. Sucking on fingers is crazy. We gonna start there, but dive straight into it.
Female officer was caught sucking an inmate's finger, while this other one was found kissing an inmate in his cell. In the world of prisons, where law officers keep things in check, a troubling trend is emerging.
Now, if we being real, bro, you cannot blame none of these niggas, bro, because they ain't seen no coochie, they ain't seen no bunkie, they ain't seen no titties. Most of them ain't seen in like 30 to 50 years, bro. All the guys in the magazines, them niggas get tired of the magazines, bro. I would too.
From a female cop caught having sex with an inmate in the presence of 11 others to another found in a store cupboard, here are 10 female officers caught being inappropriate with teen inmates.
2 times speed?
Kawana Jenkins. This Fulton County detention.
Yeah, 2 times speed, 2 times speed.
Was caught in an act that completely destroyed her career. The female officer in the video I just showed you is Officer Kawana Jenkins. Jenkins was once a respected figure among correctional officers. Her journey began with noble intentions, a desire to bring order to a chaotic environment. Jenkins entered the correctional system with passion and a commitment to upholding its rules, earning her peers' respect for her unwavering dedication. Her career soared as she navigated the challenges of her role, from maintaining security to guiding inmate rehabilitation. Jenkins was always there, keeping things in order with head counts and inspections, earning respect from her colleagues for her professional demeanor with inmates. But that was far from the truth, because beneath this facade, Jenkins was anything but professional with an inmate in the facility. That would reveal all of this, just like any other day at the Fulton County Jail. Correction officers conducted their routine shakedown in the maximum security wing on January 28th, 2023. As usual, they uncovered a stash of weapons, contraband, and phones. While going through the phones as part of their
my nigga, hey, how y'all think they get them phones in? Cause they strip search them. How you think they get their phones in, bro? We all know how.
36-year-old officer Kawana Jenkins could be seen seated in a chair and filmed by an unidentified inmate as his index finger disappeared in her mouth. The aftermath of the discovery was chaotic. An immediate investigation was launched.
Giving a finger to guac is crazy work, gang.
Manipulating schedules and even providing the inmate with prohibited items. Jenkins not only engaged in an inappropriate relationship, but also endangered the facility's security protocols. As a result,
but some of these niggas be getting money when they get out of jail. They be getting money in jail too, so that's why they be like, that's why they be fucking with the police, the girl police, because they like, the female police, they be knowing who got money, who don't. Like, if you see bro over here with like 2 honey buns and a bag of Cheetos, you like, okay, he ain't get no money. When you see bro over here with a stash of honey buns, like 20 honey buns, 20 Cheetos, 20 Doritos, he got all the flavored Doritos. He got the blue ones, the red ones, and the purple ones. And he got some great Gatorade, and he got Kool-Aid packets too. He might have some KFC behind his pillow too. That's the nigga that's getting money, facts.
Higher security facility. The investigation's findings painted a picture of an inmate who had manipulated Jenkins, exploiting her emotionally to gain favors and privileges within the facility. If you found Kawana Jenkins' story shocking, brace yourself for the next female officer on our list. She was caught having sex with an inmate right in front of 11 other inmates. Yes, you heard that right. The female cop I'm talking about is Tina Gonzalez. In 2016, 26
Was this a view party?
As a correctional officer at the Fresno County Jail with a seemingly clean record, the young officer had no idea of the
niggas was having a fucking, oh my goodness, they wasn't viewing, bro. Y'all just caught them viewing.
That would shock the community and those within the law enforcement agency. Gonzalez, tasked with the supervision and safety of inmates,
they wasn't viewing, bro. They was up next.
She would ultimately cross with profound consequences. As months turned into years, Gonzalez's routine patrols and inmate interactions became part of her daily life. However, beneath the surface of this routine, a forbidden relationship was taking root. It was a relationship that would not only breach the ethical standards of her profession, but also the law itself. The turning point came on a day in May 2019, when the sheriff's office's vice unit received an anonymous tip that would unravel the secret that Gonzalez had been harboring. The tip alleged that a
She
young
bad as hell, though. I ain't gonna lie, she bad.
given a cell phone, a clear
I
violation.
don't blame none of these inmates for fucking these guards. I ain't gonna lie.
It was a tool for maintaining an illicit relationship with Gonzalez. Tina Gonzalez had engaged in sexual activity with an inmate under her watch. The evidence was damning. Gonzalez
Nah,
not
she
only provided
decent.
an inmate with a cell phone, but had also been complicit in smuggling contraband into the facility, including drugs and alcoholic beverages. But that's not all. The young female officer also provided razors to the inmate, a potential weapon that could have put the lives of her colleagues and other inmates at risk. As the investigation deepened, it was revealed that Gonzalez had taken steps to facilitate her affair with the young inmate. She even allegedly altered her uniform, creating a hole on her trousers that would allow for easier access during her sexual
Oh no, she created a back door. You heard that nigga just said, bro? She had a hole in her pants for easy access.
even allegedly altered her uniform, creating a hole on her trousers that would allow for easier access during her sexual moments with the inmate.
Man.
There is more. During some of the instances, Gonzalez and these young inmates will have sex in full view of other inmates. After the investigation, Gonzalez faced harsh consequences. She was arrested and charged with various offenses.
Man, I don't want to keep pausing the video, bro.
2019, she pleaded no
But let's
contest
put
charges,
it
including sexual
let's put it the other way around, bro. So boom. So boom. You were Hold up. Give me like 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. All right, look. So boom. You were officer that work at a female facility, bro. And you see Margaret Robbie, or you see Coyle Ray, Cardi B. She like, come here real quick. You know what I'm saying? She like, I ain't get somebody no guac in a minute. What you trying to do? And you saying no? See, me personally, I'm gonna have to take up that opportunity. Now I'm gonna make sure I don't get caught though, cause I ain't stupid like the rest of these niggas.
Activity.
They recording it,
Alcohol in
all
jail,
types.
possession of cell
You gotta be more slick than that.
Gonzalez went to trial. Ultimately, the judge sentenced her to 2 years of probation and 7 months in county jail. Although the sentence was less than the maximum of 3 years and 8 months requested by the prosecution, the judge believed there was still a chance for Gonzalez to redeem herself. While Tina Gonzalez had sex with an inmate in front of other inmates, the next female cop on this list sent sexual images of herself to a teenage inmate, Jordan Trainer. In June 2018,
Yeah.
25-year-old Jordan Trainer developed a flirtatious relationship with a 17-year-old inmate after she became a prison officer. Before then, Trainer was just another prison officer in the correctional system. Like many, she entered law enforcement driven by a desire
You
to
gotta
serve
be
and protect.
stupid to
Her
send
term as
news to a
prison
nigga
officer
in
began the summer
jail,
of
bro.
2018 at a young offender institution. At first, Trainer seemed calm, but inside, she battled intense emotions because of her personal life. Trainer's
Like,
personal
as a
life was
police
marked by
officer,
loneliness and isolation.
that's the
Moving to
dumbest
Yorkshire to
thing you
support
could
her
do.
husband's career, she felt lost in unfamiliar
Unless your
surroundings.
face
The
not
strain
in
on
it.
their marriage grew as her husband became increasingly distant during a 2-week training course, leaving Trainer feeling abandoned.
And you had a husband?
Challenges didn't end there. Jordan's
Can't
love
save
life
these
became
hoes,
harder
man. You
and
can't
harder
save
for
them.
others, making her feel even more isolated.
Like, she got a husband. She got a husband, and she rather fuck with somebody that's in jail. That probably in jail for life. So, that's crazy, bro. A bitch gotta have a whole entire husband. She still want the nigga in jail. Thug ass nigga in jail, bro. That's
Involvement relies
crazy.
on teamwork and solidarity. This lack of connection at work,
That's
combined
tough.
with personal struggles, pushed Trainer to cope in harmful ways, such as turning to alcohol. In this vulnerable state, Trainer found an unlikely connection with two 17-year-old inmates who became her confidants. As their communication increased, Trainer crossed a professional line she shouldn't have. She started sending sexual text messages to the young inmate, breaking ethical standards for a prison officer. The situation got worse when Trainer took bold steps by taking explicit photos of herself, printing them at work, and giving them to the boy. But Trainer didn't stop there. She got more involved with the inmates by smuggling in parcels, supposedly at the request of the first boy, to distribute among others. She claimed the parcels looked like phones, but she denied knowing their actual contents. However, the prosecution believed Trainer knew she was smuggling phones, which is a serious offense in prisons. Trainer didn't stop at that one inmate. She also started sending sexual messages and photos to another 17-year-old boy at the institution. Their relationship progressed to the point where the
God
teenage inmate
damn. Them niggas in jail down bad, innit? Shit, beggars can't be choosers, bro. Beggars can't be choosers. What was I about to say though? 17 years old, she now, you know what I'm saying? Give her them allegations. You know, doctor, give her them doctor disrespect allegations. Give her them Chris Tyson allegations. Give her them EDP allegations. She need all them allegations, because I never see females get caught like as a predator. Like, I'm be wondering, it's no female predators? That's impossible.
touched the female officer sexually on 3 occasions. Jordan Trainer's secret actions at the young
And
offender
speaking of that,
institution
what's up with all these YouTubers and streamers getting caught as predators, bro?
when rumors prompted officials to search the cells of the two 17-year-old boys.
It's
Trainer had
awkward,
been
bro.
involved with. What they found
Niggas who I was watching all my life like little kids.
3 mobile phones.
I'm glad I ain't meet 'em.
Revealed the extent of their communication.
Don't meet your idols, bro. They might be a predator.
Trainer was arrested and was sentenced to 18 months in prison. The next female cop on the
Fact.
list also has an almost similar story to Officer Jordan Trainer, Imari Waller. Just like Officer Jordan Trainer, Officer Imari was a corrections officer at a youth correctional institution. Her job was crucial, overseeing the rehabilitation of young offenders at Adobe Mountain School in Phoenix. At 25, Waller was part of a team shaping these youth's futures, guiding them toward reform and reintegration into society. The school aims to provide a secure environment while offering educational programs, vocational training, and counseling. It's a delicate balance between order and growth, requiring integrity and dedication to the rules set by the Department of Juvenile Corrections. Waller joined the department in January 2019, a fresh face among those caring for these young individuals. Her duties included supervising daily activities, ensuring inmate safety.
We're gonna go ahead and
rehabilitation
skip.
programs. The story changed when another youth corrections officer reported seeing sexually inappropriate Snapchat messages between Waller and an 18-year-old former inmate. This report triggered an investigation. The investigation revealed that
I'm gonna skip right here.
leaders, LA County Supervisor Lindsay Horvath, described
Perfect. That was a perfect skip.
Have you ever
Ad
wished
block
you could
coming
play a
soon.
video game your way, where you can be invincible?
described the reported actions as heinous and problematic on every level, insisting that arrest and a swift investigation were the only appropriate responses. This incident was not an isolated one, but rather the latest in a string of scandals that have plagued that particular probation department. A staff
God damn, they got a helicopter over the roof for that? These niggas be wasting their resources, bro.
Martinez took place was under scrutiny, and Los Padrinos Juvenile Hall in Downey was facing potential closure later in the year. The arrest of Martinez also brought to light at least one other allegation of sexual misconduct against a probation officer being investigated by county officials. Earlier in the year, a youth held claimed that a female officer he met while in custody attempted to initiate a romantic relationship with him after his release in late 2023. Next up, Tory Landmesser. In a shocking revelation that has sent ripples through the
Hey, these niggas in jail probably got some riz we don't know about.
26-year-old juvenile corrections officer finds herself at the center of a scandalous storm. Hired in March 2019, Landmesser was tasked with the rehabilitation and oversight of young offenders at the McLennan County State Juvenile Corrections Facility. As a juvenile corrections officer, Landmesser's role was pivotal in shaping the lives of young offenders. Her responsibilities included supervising the daily activities of detainees, implementing rehabilitation programs, and maintaining a secure environment for both the staff and the juveniles. The job required a balance of authority and empathy, as officers like Landmesser were often seen as role models and disciplinarians. They were expected to enforce rules, conduct security checks, and report on the behavior and progress of the residents. However, Officer Landmesser didn't stick to the rules. During her tenure, Tory Landmesser met a teenager.
That's a lot. Hey, it's a lot of.
Took a turn to become
It's a lot of pedophiles in this video. I ain't gonna lie.
The teenager, who was 19 years old at the time, had been released on parole in early February.
But the title do say teen.
According to the affidavit, Landmesser and the young parolee's relationship turned physical shortly after his release. This hidden connection was uncovered in May when the teenager was arrested by Waco police at Landmesser's home for an out-of-county warrant related to a carjacking incident.
This is my thing. So do they get less time? Cause I know I'm pleading RAPE. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pleading RAPE. That's statutory anyways. She not allowed to be touching me. Facts. Bro, I'm gonna act like I'm traumatized just so I get less time.
Houston. The arrest triggered a series of events.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hidden relationship. Family members, upon discovering the
I would never be the same after what she did to me. Facts.
At first, Landmesser and the inmate denied any relationship. However, further investigations uncovered recorded phone calls where Landmesser and the teenager openly discussed their love and plans to marry. The revelation of these conversations and Landmesser's admission to having sex with the parolee at her home, knowing he was on parole.
Love is love, huh?
Of the situation. Following the uncovering of the affair,
Love is love, I guess.
of violating the civil rights of a person in custody, a state jail felony. The Texas Office of the Inspector General, which filed the charges, underscored the gravity of the offense, given the power, dynamics, and the vulnerability of the teenager involved.
God damn, why you so close to him?
Gravity of the offense, given the power.
Bro, this is, see, look, he all up in his bubble, bro. I know I'm supposed to be paying attention to what he's saying, but I just caught this, like, if your chair got arms and somebody else is grabbing on the arms of your chair, bro, you either gotta slap them, stick them, spit on them, kick them, do something, bro. Cause he all up in his bubble. Y'all damn near finna kiss, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Get out my face, gang. Like, why is he so close to him? This how they be interrogating niggas in the interrogation room? How you expect a nigga to tell you something when you all up in his mitt? God damn, niggas be having, bro. Y'all know COVID coming back, bro. You can't be getting all up in people's face like this, bro.
Dynamics and the vulnerability of the teenager involved.
And this reported decent. Hold on.
The charges underscored the gravity of the offense, given the power.
Nah, she like somebody mama.
Of the teenager involved. Landmesser's arrest occurred on a Wednesday
Something like.
when she was booked into McLennan County Jail. The bond for her release was set at $5,000, which she posted the following day, securing her release from custody. However, her freedom outside the jail cell did not absolve her from the consequences within her professional sphere. The Texas Juvenile Justice Department took immediate action, suspending Landmesser without pay on May 21st, as the investigation into the relationship continued. After the suspension, the young female officer was eventually fired. Caitlin Gomez.
As she should be.
Pinellas Regional Juvenile Detention Center was disrupted when the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office uncovered something troubling. One of their own, Sergeant Caitlin Gomez, a 27-year-old officer, was caught in a scandal that would tarnish the county's reputation. It all began when about 10 letters filled with inappropriate content were found hidden in the bed of a 16-year-old inmate.
One thing I do notice, bro, all these female officers got the same look in their eye.
Not ordinary letters.
You got that same little look.
And promises of a sexual nature, detailing what Sergeant Gomez envisioned for their first encounter. The letters painted a vivid picture of an ongoing relationship that had been nurtured within the confines of the detention center.
Oh man, I hope that's not who she was talking to, bro.
The Pinellas County Sheriff's Office responded.
That nigga look like something we don't know about.
Descending upon the detention center located on 140th Avenue North in Clearwater. Their investigation was meticulous and thorough, leaving no stone unturned as they sought to understand the extent of Gomez's misconduct. As the investigation unfolded,
That sketch? Oh shit.
leaving no stone unturned as they sought to understand the extent of
Oh,
Gomez's
never mind.
misconduct. As the investigation unfolded, it became clear that the letters were not written by Gomez. But hold on, the letters were not all they found during the investigation. They also found a photo of Gomez in the inmate's cell, which served to corroborate the evidence found in the letters. It was a tangible piece
Alright, he using fake footage, bro. I know this the footage of Young Thug jail cell.
They also found a photo of Gomez in the inmate's cell, which served to corroborate the evidence found in the letters. It was a tangible piece of proof that Gomez had allowed her relationship with the inmate to cross professional boundaries. The photo, coupled with the letters, painted a damning picture of a sergeant who had lost sight of her responsibilities. Gomez's employment details shed light on the situation. She had become a sergeant on January 5th and was assigned to the teens pod just 3 weeks before the scandal emerged. Despite being instructed not to be alone with the juveniles, staff members witnessed her in one-on-one situations with the 16-year-old multiple times. When presented with the evidence, Gomez did not deny her actions. She admitted to writing the letters and confessed that her relationship with the teen started when they met at the facility. Beyond the letters, she shared her fantasies about a sexual relationship with the teen and her desire to build a future with him after his release from the detention center. The Pinellas County Sheriff's Office did not take the matter lightly. Gomez was arrested on one count of solicitation of a child to engage in an act that constitutes sexual battery by a person in familial or custodial authority. Next up, Gemma Cowperthwaite. Gemma Cowperthwaite's life was once defined by her role as a custodian.
God damn, where's your eyebrows, shorty?
For her dedication and professionalism. Her colleagues described her as a model officer, someone who upheld the principles of the justice system with unwavering commitment. Gemma's career in corrections began with the promise of making a difference, of maintaining order within the chaos that can thrive behind prison walls. So how did it all go so terribly wrong? Well, Gemma met a young inmate whose charm and cunning would ultimately lead to her downfall. It started with a seemingly innocent interaction, a moment of human connection that would have gone unnoticed.
Alright, so I get it now. If you want to find a female predator,
Managed to catch Gemma's attention.
look in the jails.
Breached the professional boundaries Gemma had been trained to uphold. As time passed, the interactions between Gemma and the inmate grew more frequent and intimate. What began as a casual conversation soon turned into a clandestine exchange of personal information. The inmate was granted a daily work pass, a privilege that allowed her some freedom outside the confines of her cell. Seizing the opportunity, she asked Gemma if they could continue their conversations outside the facility once she was released. Gemma, against her better judgment, agreed and took the fateful step of sharing her personal phone number. The communication between them intensified, and before long, Gemma found herself entangled in a web of secrecy and forbidden emotions. She began to do favors for the inmate, driven by a misguided sense of kindness and connection. Gemma drove her to work, allowed her to use her house to shower during lunch breaks, and responded to her requests for help. Each act of
Hey, and that's how it start. The inmates start asking for favors. Hey, you can get this for me? Hey, I need you to get this for me. Hey, you can write this for me? Hey, I need you to send somebody a letter for me. That's how it start. Y'all get close. And then as soon as you see that one little opening, straight in there. It don't matter how old you is, bro. That go for any woman, anybody, bro. Once you find an opening and find a key to them, you in there, bro. Facts.
Between them. As the affair escalated, so did the risks. Gemma was well aware that she was breaching the code of conduct, yet she continued down the perilous path. The relationship, which had started with a simple conversation, had now evolved into something much more complex and dangerous. Gemma Cowperthwaite's affair had devastating consequences. She faced serious charges for sexually assaulting the inmate she had the affair with, betraying trust, and abusing her power. The trial exposed the details of the affair, with overwhelming evidence including DNA linking her to the inmate. Faced with a potentially lengthy sentence, Gemma accepted a plea deal, resulting in a 10-month prison term. The aftermath left her life shattered, branded as a sex offender with a tarnished reputation. She realized the bond she thought she had with the inmate was a manipulation for favors, not love. Last but not
Hey,
least,
don't feel sympathy for these. Hey, don't feel sympathies for these officers, because they ain't doing nothing different than Dr. Disrespect and everybody else that's getting caught for talking to little boys and girls. Facts. They ain't doing nothing different.
Known for its strict adherence to rules and regulations, her role was pivotal in the daily operations of the jail, overseeing the safety and security of those within its walls. But behind O'Banion's professional facade lay a hidden reality, much like the other female officers on this list. As a jail deputy, O'Banion had access to all areas of the facility, knowledge of security protocols, and interactions with inmates, a position that required unwavering ethical standards. Yet, it was within this environment of control and surveillance that O'Banion's path would take an unexpected and dramatic turn. Charlene was using her position to have sex with an inmate named Jacob
crazy.
Parker. The secret relationship between Charlene Diane O'Banion and Jacob Parker came to light in a manner as unexpected as the affair itself. Investigators stumbled upon compelling evidence in the form of recorded phone calls. These calls, routinely monitored and documented in correctional facilities, unveiled a pattern of communication that was intimate and frequent between Officer Charlene and Jacob. Investigators then called Officer Charlene in for questioning. Initially, Charlene denied any involvement with the inmate. However, when confronted with the recordings of their conversations, her denial quickly crumbled. In this call, O'Banion and Parker discussed past sexual encounters in explicit detail. This contradicted O'Banion's claims and highlighted the potential misuse of her authority. The authorities were quickly alerted, and what followed was an investigation that peeled back the layers of secrecy. During interrogation, O'Banion confessed to having oral sex with Parker in an area that was out of sight in the jail. This affair between Charlene Diane O'Banion and Jacob Parker not only breached ethical standards, but also violated the law, which strictly prohibits sexual relations between jail staff and inmates. This zero-tolerance policy is rooted in the power dynamics of correctional facilities, where consent is legally compromised by the inherent authority held by staff over inmates. The gravity of O'Banion's actions was reflected in the legal repercussions that followed her confession. After admitting to the sexual encounter, O'Banion faced the consequences of her indiscretion.
Not think about it, bro. It should be allowed for female officers to do whatever they want with the niggas in jail. Now I'm thinking about it, cause like, what is that doing? Like, what is it hurting anybody? Let me know what y'all think about that, bro. Let me know what y'all think about that, cause it's not hurting nobody, and everybody happy. She happy, the dude in jail happy, and you don't gotta worry about nobody killing each other. If niggas getting coochie in jail, bro, I'm promise you, it's not gonna be no more niggas getting shanked. It's not gonna be no more niggas getting killed. No more Glock dookies, bro. I promise, jail's gonna be much better place if y'all let these niggas fuck the PO officers. Facts. But man, I appreciate all the love y'all been showing on the videos, bro. Let me know what y'all think about this. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'ma holla at y'all.
Spam a trigger and bust to give me a rush. Now you kick up dust. Whole gang deleted our face, even though we got mask, they still trying to stay us.